He's also fully potty trained now. We do need to work on the jumping. Good morning, everybody. It's just me and the littlest of the family this morning. Justin is they're doing this like donuts with dads thing. So Justin's at that with the 3 big kids currently. And it is rare that I get some time alone with her. So I always soak it up. But first things first, since it's actually quiet in here, I'm going to call and schedule that blood test I told you guys about last time. My mom called me because she watches our videos. She called me and she said that luckily I should be able to get the blood test done without having to go to the cardiologist first, that they should be able to do it through my primary doctor. So I'm gonna call and make an appointment. Hopefully they can just do the blood test and it's not like an actual like appointment, but, or they can at least tell me to just go to Quest and request it. I don't really know how that works, but I'm gonna call and see if I can get that done because the sooner, the better. We're being proactive. And I'm really, really hoping I don't have it so that we don't have to worry about these guys having it.
It is our pleasure to assist you today. If you're calling from a medical facility
It's okay.
for San Diego County, including Escondido, Lakeside.
Okay, they are like booked up, but I've got the appointment set, so at least it's scheduled. Hi. Tiki 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 tiki. Tiki tiki tiki. Tiki tiki tiki. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh my gosh. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Faye is starting to giggle. Like when you tickle her, she starts to laugh. And this is just, oh, they start to develop like their personality around this age and like start smiling and giggling. Oh, it's when they just get like so dang cute. She's almost 3 months old already, which is wild. Speaking of babies, look how big this guy is now. He is so big for a mini Aussie, which I kind of love. I love his size, but he's also turning into being such like a good dog. Not so much a baby anymore, but like a good dog. He's also fully potty trained now. We do need to work on the jumping. Okay, so it is 10:03 and she's on her second nap of the day. And because I'm still alone technically, I got some stuff done, not the dishes. I was able to at least like tidy up really quickly. So like the playroom is all tidied, dining room, not really the kitchen because of the dishes, living room. And then I was thinking about tidying up Emma's. Surprisingly, I am lucky enough to have one of the cleanest like toddlers. I am always surprised at how well she does cleaning up after herself. Like the tea set wasn't even her. Like the boys definitely did that. This was me looking for a jacket this morning for her for school. And since the boys came in here and made this mess, I think I'm gonna tidy it up because obviously that's not her fault. And they're getting better at cleaning up, but they're not great at it. So I think I'll just do that while she's at school. I've been on this organizing kick recently. Like I organized all of the stuff in our like junk drawer, and then I organized down here into like 4 little bins as well. And I was going through baby clothes yesterday because Faye is getting so big so quick. She was actually really small at her like 2-month appointment. They said she was pretty small, but now I feel like it's caught up. She's growing so quick. Like she eats a lot. Like I feel like she's all day breastfeeding. So I went through all of our baby clothes and I'm gonna put in her closet. These are all the 3 to 6 month clothes that are hand-me-downs from Emma and the twins. I have a lot of clothes, luckily, for her to wear when she's at 3 to 6 months. I need to put in storage her 0 to 3 month clothes. But while I was doing this, where is it? I found something. This is it. I was so worried that I accidentally had donated this because there was 2 of them and I think I donated 1 of them, but I thought I had donated both, and I'm so glad I did not donate this. This was like my lifesaver with Asher. Like I said, she's getting big and she's getting stronger, so she's starting to break out of her swaddle during the night, and Faye is such a good sleeper. She sleeps basically the entire night. I put her down for bed around between 7 and 7:30 every night, and she sleeps until 6:30, like doesn't wake up once, maybe for her pacifier, but she's like a solid sleeper. She has been always like a really good sleeper. Reminds me a lot of Emma. Emma was the same way. And she's starting to break out of her swaddle because she's getting bigger and stronger. And if she's anything like my other kids, all the others loved being swaddled, and when we took the swaddle away, it totally messed things up. So I'm kind of dreading taking the swaddle away because she is such a good sleeper, and all of the kids had a hard time, but Asher had the hardest time. And I could just kind of tell that Faye is gonna have a hard time because when she does break out of her swaddle in the night, she usually always wakes up. And I used this with Asher inside of his snoo like swaddle sack, because you can let their arms out in the snoo swaddle sack, but then they were pulling their pacifiers out, not on purpose, but like knocking them out with their hands, or like he would instantly go to like suck his hand, which she does already. So I bought him this, I forget what it's called. What's it called? The Zippity Zip. It's this sleep sack that looks like really funny. It looks like a star. I have pictures of the boys in these, and they're some of the funniest pictures. But basically, this is safe for rolling. She's also about to roll, I can tell, like any day now. She can roll from her belly to her back, obviously, but not quite from her back straight to her belly yet, but it's like any day now, I could feel it. And the Zippity Zip is safe for rolling in, so it looks really funny. But this was like a lifesaver with Asher. He was having a really hard time transitioning, and I am dreading it. I just feel like it always messes up their sleep so much. And then she started taking a pacifier. She wasn't taking one for the first like 6 weeks until she started taking the MAM pacifiers. So I thought it was gonna be better because then she would be knocking her pacifier out, but now she takes one, so. You know, I think it took Asher a good like 3 to 4 weeks to adjust to being unswaddled. Like it was really, really hard for him. So I'm hoping it's not that bad for her. It wasn't that bad for Ruben for some reason. It was just Asher. Asher was always a worse sleeper than Ruben. Still is. Like if someone's waking up in the night, it's usually Asher. I'm really hoping that this comes in clutch again. Okay, just put Faye down for another nap. I want your guys' advice because I killed my last plant that was going to do this, and I need better advice. I'm so not a person with a green thumb. I really wanted to grow jasmine because my grandma had jasmine in her backyard, and it was always so beautiful. It smelled amazing. And that was the goal here because I wanted something that was going to vine along this fence. I really want like, I don't know, it's like natural privacy, I guess. And it started to do it. You can kind of see it got a little bit up here, and now it's just dying. Like all of this part is basically dead. I need something that is very easy to keep alive and that will vine out along this fence. If you guys have any tips, please leave them down below because this did not, unfortunately, just did not work out. It really started to do what I wanted it to do. You can see it even, like it's going on the trellis all the way up, but then it just died. I think the California heat just couldn't take it. Luckily though, my apple tree over here is doing fantastic. It's growing. I think it was like this tall when I bought it. So it's grown an extra like foot and a half and has more sides coming out. This one's good. Justin's been working really hard though. You guys can kind of see it. He's been raking the whole yard, which sounds weird, but he's trying to rake up all of this debris to just make it look nicer. And he's gotten all the way like there through there. We're working on getting our yard to what we want it to be. And I'm considering, I was just talking to my friend, I'm considering getting the kids a play structure, and I'm thinking for Christmas. The only problem is we have to clean up like this area and make it really nice and level. Oh, this is a trash truck. And that's a lot of work. So I really want to do that because I think this year would be a great year to do that for Christmas. Oh, the sun just came out and now it's hot. But a play structure would be really nice, but I want to get the yard cleaned up first and make it look really nice. And I'm thinking like right there for the play structure because look at this giant tree. Like it provides the perfect amount of shade, especially during the summer in the mid-morning hour. Hey, Pepper. All of the garden, making your yard look nice tips, always appreciated because it's never been my strong suit. This is a like super short vlog, but the kids are gonna be home pretty soon, and I forgot that I got these last time I went to Target from like their dollar spot. They're like the, what are these called? The mess-free marker pads. Kids love these, they're like $3. I wish that they would last a little bit longer, like the Crayola ones, but they love these ones for some reason. And they're $3, so I got one for each of the big kids. Gonna see if we can get some outdoors time and just have like a nice day. Justin's not usually home at this time, so it's kind of nice. Comments down below. I love talking to you guys. And you guys can always message me on Instagram. I try really hard to be on top of my DMs. I don't always get back to all of them, but I love chatting with you guys on Instagram, and it's usually easier to do it there. I'm done rambling. Goodbye.